The Young and the Restless, spoilers for Tuesday, August 26th, reveal Kane Ashby, Billy Flynn, reveals details about his time away from Genoa City. The business mogul looks back at the last moments with his father, Colin, prompting him to make a bold move. On Tuesday, Kane flashes back to his last days with Colin Atkinson, Tristan Rogers. The Young and the Restless, spoilers say the sick con artist asks his son why he and Jill Abbott, Jess Walton, care so much about him. Back on the train, Colin reads the will of the woman from whom his father swindled his fortune from. He then opens his phone and looks at a photo of Lily Winters, Crystal Khalil. Overcome with emotions, Kane records a message for his kids, Maddie and Charlie. The Young and the Restless, spoilers say he wants to apologize and make things right for them. Kane begins to talk about Colin and tells his kids that the last thing he wanted for them was to have an unreliable father. He admits he lets them down more than once, and it kills him just thinking about it. Kane talks about how he built his empire and that he did it for them. Kane admits he thought he could keep his business and personal lives separate. But it's clear now he's made some costly mistakes. Kane tells his kids they are miracles, just like their mom, and that he would do anything for them. He tells them he loves them once more before ending the recording. Meanwhile, Phyllis Summers, Michelle Stafford, eavesdrops as Kane pours his heart out. The Young and the Restless, spoilers say she encourages him to send the video message to his kids. However, Kane will have second thoughts. He's not sure how the kids will react when they watch the video. Their conversation turns to Phyllis's first task. The redhead updates Kane that she's already familiarized herself with AI and is ready to use it anytime. Then, she spots the will, and Kane tells her the story behind the chateau. Phyllis thinks the woman probably loved Colin. Colin gave a sweet old woman the time of her life, and he gave you an incredible inheritance, she adds. Kane tells Phyllis they'll have dinner later, and she leaves. He then sends the recording to his kids and flashes back to Colin again. YNR, spoilers. Kane backs out. This time, the scene shows Colin telling Kane he's too tired. The Young and the Restless, spoilers say the old man reminds his son that he needs his family to lean on. Aristotle Dumas is a name, Colin tells Kane. Kane Ashby, that's the one who really matters. Kane assures his dad that he will not let his fake identity go too far. Colin pleads, "You bury Dumas forever, Kane, you promise me." Finally, Kane calls Phyllis and tells her he's changed his mind about the whole thing. He's calling off their scheme. "The plan is dead," Kane declares. "I'm not moving forward." Watch The Young and the Restless, weekdays on CBS. The Young and the Restless, spoilers for Wednesday, July 16th, reveal Nick Newman is being framed for Damien Kane's murder. Chancellor grills Phyllis Summers, while Lily Winters mourns a tragic loss. Plus, Amanda Sinclair asks Kane Ashby what he's trying to hide. On Wednesday, Chance gathers everyone in the train car following Damien's murder. The Young and the Restless, spoilers say the cop is doing a preliminary investigation until authorities arrive at the scene. Everyone points the finger at Kane, but he insists it's a calculated attack intended for him, not Damien. Amanda adds that her client is the only one in danger here, but Lily finds it hard to believe. Later, Chance interrogates Phyllis first. The redhead recalls something's off with the maze, as if someone had rearranged everything to throw them off. Phyllis then explains she saw Kane lowering a lifeless Damien onto the ground. Chance asks if she witnessed anything that suggests Kane killed Damien, but Phyllis insists she didn't sense any conflict. The Young and the Restless, spoilers say Chance wonders if Phyllis is covering for Kane to get a job. Phyllis is offended and maintains that she doesn't think Kane did it. Amanda questions Kane. Kane Ashby, CBS. Kane Ashby thinks he was the target of the murder. Meanwhile, Amanda demands that Kane be honest with her. The Young and the Restless, spoilers say the lawyer has doubts about her client and suspects he has something to do with the murder. Kane gets defensive and points out there's no evidence he killed Damien. Still, Amanda is worried, adding that it doesn't look good for him. The two speculate who could have tried to kill him. Kane says he wouldn't put it past Victor, and Nick is a hothead. Then, Amanda asks why he's pretending he can't contact the police, especially when they both know he easily could. She begins to suspect he's hiding something and deliberately obstructing the investigation. YNR, spoilers. Is Nick being set up? Nick Newman, Phyllis Summers, CBS. Nick Newman and Phyllis Summers talk at the maze. Elsewhere, Nick and the Young and the Restless, spoilers for Wednesday, July 23rd, reveal Kyle Abbott confronts Victor Newman about his scheme with Audra Charles. Nick and Sharon work together to find a way out of their captivity. Kane Ashby and Amanda Sinclair trade accusations of tampering with evidence. Plus, Phyllis Summers continues to defend Kane, and on Wednesday, Kyle lets Victor know that he's aware of his and Audra's scheme against him. The Young and the Restless, spoilers say, he interrupts Victor and Nikki's conversation, declaring that his game with Audra is over. Kyle declares Victor's plan to ruin his relationship with Claire will never work. He taunts the mustache that they are moving in as soon as he gets home, and there's nothing he can do to stop it. Victor is not having any of it. The Young and the Restless, spoilers say, he challenges Kyle to watch him ruin his plans. Victor runs into Chance and fills him in about Nick being under house arrest. The Young and the Restless, spoilers say Chance explains to Victor that he talked to Carter and may have found some evidence. The cop noted inconsistencies between Carter and the groundskeeper's account of how Damien was found. Chance senses something doesn't add up, suspecting that Carter might be hiding more than he's letting on. In the office, Kane is busy trying to recover the security footage. The Young and the Restless, spoilers say Amanda arrives and assumes he's erasing evidence. Kane fires back, accusing him of the same, asking if she deleted the video to protect him or someone else. Amanda insists she wouldn't tamper with evidence.
She knows better than that.
The lawyer then asks her client again if he killed Damien. Kane repeats that he did not murder Damien or delete the footage. He suggests Nick must have erased it, but also admits he's likely not the killer. Amanda urges her boss to release Nick before it blows up in his face. Kane considers it, but wants to speak to Chance first. And the storage room. Nick and Sharon look for ways to escape. The Young and the Restless, spoilers say Nick tries kicking the door, but to no avail. Then, Sharon finds an old bottle of champagne. Nick pries the muse lid off the bottle and hands the wire to Sharon. She starts picking the lock. Will it work? At the maze, Audra and Lily discuss Damien's death and how they will tell Nate and Amy back home. As they are talking, they hear a noise in the hedge. It's Phyllis. The Young and the Restless, spoilers say the three debate about Kane. Phyllis insists he's not the murderer, but Audra and Lily doubt that.